arbitres pour la table 1.
So the umpires then on table 1, we have Rebecca Berryfeld from Sweden and Vipin Mayora from India.
Les arbitres pour la table 2.
The umpires for table 2, Paul Perret from Luxembourg and Park Chung-young from the Republic of Korea.
Les arbitres pour la table numéro 3.
And the umpires on table 4, we have Claude Radeau from France.
So the coin toss is completed, and it seems the serve will be with the Cameroonian Chelsea Edgel of Guyana. We'll see a bit of a warm-up here, Anil, before we get things going.
Yes, they have to get a knock going and they get accustomed to it. And for y'all who have never seen a table tennis match from start to finish, look at that. That is just them knocking at about 30% of their abilities. They're not trying to spin the ball. You know, they're just looping there and getting warm, getting loose. But this young lady from Cameroon, hopefully our girl from the Caribbean, Guyana, who has been at the forefront of table tennis in the Caribbean, can get an early start. We won't see much from the warm-up on who is better and who will take the ascendant position, because in this warm-up, there's a lot of mental games going on. Nobody wants to show. They don't show their best serve. They don't hit slam. They don't show their spin and so on. They just get a knock, and then the game will get going. I think they get to warm up for about 4 or 5 minutes, and but Edgel is a warrior. I've seen games where she's gone down, lost the first 7 points, and takes it one shot, 1 point at a time. She doesn't get ruffled very easily, and that temperament is very important for these racket sports, because the games will ebb and flow. You see in lawn tennis, Djokovic could go down 2 sets, and next thing you know, it's in the 5th set coming back, because you stay calm. You have to be kind of unflappable. So Guyana and the Caribbean here, coach looking nervous. That's the worst position. At least in table tennis, you're there and you're able in between sets, in between matches, to talk and give advice. But as a swimming coach, once you send your athlete down to the call room, to the ready room, to the waiting room, you have no control whatsoever, and then your nerves start. And all right, it looks like they're going to start one time.
All right, so we're getting ready for the first serve now. And Chelsea will have that first serve.
First point is always a good point to win, build a little confidence. Two-point, well done. She has her original strategy, so a coach would have told her. They would have scouted Hafnui from Cameroon, and as you can see, each person gets 2 serves. It's 2-1, 1-2.
Edgel making a slight mistake, a rare mistake, error, really, and I'm sure she'll be looking to correct that.
Ooh, 2-all. So both players holding serve, so to speak. So this could be an interesting match, but still early going. They're trying to figure out and feel out the speed, the pace, the spin, the loop of the ball, the top spin on it. Edgel with the serve. And she does a little different serve. And she's lost her first serve, so it's 2-3.
This is a little bit alarming, because her strongest shot is that forearm shot, so she'll need to get that corrected.
All right. Now she needs to relax, because she lost both of her service points there. It's 4-2 to Hafnui. And this is where the mental game comes in. As athletes, you have to prepare physically and mentally. She has to relax, stay calm, no panic, and try to work it. You see, right there, she's rushing. And you could see it. She's telling herself, stay calm, but it's Olympics. You know, you could tell athletes stay calm as much as you want, but the natural pressure that they're under is tremendous. And now there's a huge gap. So Hafnui is going to feel comfortable. You could see in the eyes of Edgel, she's getting a little worried. Right there, she needs to slow it down, take some breaths, try to just win 1 point, because she hasn't won point since the first 2 serves. And she got one. Very good. And now you will see the body language change. This people have to understand the pressure these athletes go through, and it's remarkable, the ebbs and flow.
7-3 in favor of the Cameroonian. And we'll see how Chelsea responds.
Right, she's rushing it a little bit. In these terms, you just want, sometimes you want to just make sure and put the ball back into play. You may have a plan to hit the edges, hit the lines, push it to the left, move the player around. If that's not working, you have to just focus on returning the serve, prolonging the rallies, getting yourself warm. So that was a great serve there, a big serve. And she's got to have another big serve here to keep in this match. Yes, 2 big serves. So 9-5, Cameroon. And that was lovely. It's like she's hearing what we're saying. If you notice, she took the pace off the ball. She just made sure to get it back safely and won the point. That's very intelligent play from Edgel. And as I say that, she went at it a little bit too aggressively there and missed the edge of the table. She's not getting her length right now. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of pressure. She needs to relax. And that was the point of the match. So Cameroon takes the first.
First set is over, and 11-6 for the Cameroonian Han Fu. Chelsea will go back to her coach and have a little bit of a chat.
Yes.
And try to...
Now the coach has said, this is where you know if you're a coach. If you're a coach, this is the time. You've just come in the Olympics, your athlete is under pressure. It's incumbent upon you to let them know it's early, settle down. What are the mistakes? I think she's a little bit on edge, and she was trying too hard, too fast, and she needs to build the points. It's just like in cricket. You don't come there and just first ball, try to bowl a 98 mile per hour. You have to get your line, you have to get your length, feel out the pitch.
Yeah, I agree. Composure is a point. Is a thing now for Chelsea and Chile. Yeah, 1 set down, but that's not the end of the game. How many times have you seen in the lawn version, persons down 2 sets to 0 and come back and win 3 sets to 2? So just needs to keep her composure here. Still very much in the match, and I'm sure that's what her coach will be telling her. More consistency with the stroke, controlling the spin as well. I think that's been getting her out from the...
This second set, it looks like Cameroon should be serving to start this set. Edgel served for the first set, so she's got to be ready. I would suggest just get it back in play. Don't overhit. Don't try to win the point on the first shot.
Of course, these sets are to 11, so 2 serves each. When you're playing a set of 21, then you have 5 serves.
Ago,
5 sets each. 5 serves each, sorry.
Yes. I believe it didn't catch the edge, so it's 1-1. But you see 2 different points played by Edgel. The first one, she took her time. Second one, she tried to finish it immediately, and there she tries to finish it. I think she's getting ahead of herself. Build the points, play the rallies, keep the ball in play, wait for your opportunity. She's trying to finish it too fast and it's causing some unforced errors. There again, another unforced error. Her backhand is normally very solid. So Cameroon should be feeling confident at this point. And as you can see, that's better. Okay, but I prefer that point as a coach. Even though we lost the point, I liked what she did. You know, we got into the rally 6. And then when Cameroon got... Yes, well, a fantastic second game here. Edghill for Guyana and the Caribbean is fighting back. This will be an important set for her to take. She's down 1-love to Cameroon. It's 9-all, which basically brings it to a deuce position because you're going to 11. Edghill, and she takes the lead. She takes the lead.
Of course, you have to win by 2.
You have to win by 2, so therefore that's why I say
it's a game
yes.
point.
So
Game,
this
set
is
point. Set point. On her serve, so very important as game. Can she manipulate the spin?
And that's it. Well done by Edghill, pulling even with Cameroon. It's 1-all here at the Olympics 2024 Paris table tennis. And the coach, well done to the coach. I like to big up coaches because in the first set, she was making unforced errors. She was rushing. In this second set, we saw her improve, being more patient, longer rallies. And then she came up and took the victory to even up the sets here. So it's 1 apiece. You see the first one, she lost 11-6. And now she took the second one, 11-9. So well done by Edghill of Guyana. I would like to have a mic there to hear what the coach is saying. Let me see if we can read lips, because this is so critical, and that's why I like table.
Here,
yeah, I like table tennis for that, because lawn tennis, they're now changing the rules where you can get some coaching in between, but before it was frowned upon. Yes. So I never understood why they don't want the coach to have a little word in. That would improve the level, improve the tennis, improve the competitive ability. So table tennis is a way ahead of lawn tennis because you've always had the coaches there to be able to advise.
And I think what Coach Lewis would have been saying as well is what was better in that set, you held most of your service points, you got into some long rallies, as you said, some 8-shot rallies. So that is more important. I think where she would want to improve though, Chelsea, is her service return. Still not good enough.
I'm not sure what that call was. I would love to know.
Let's serve.
Did it tip the net?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely shot again. That was what, a 6-ball rally, and look at that forehand as well. In the first set, she was missing this kind of shot.
Wow,
and not able to move the Cameroon
angles.
player off the table. So that was excellent. And in that second set as well, Chelsea would have come back from what? It was 8-5 at one point. So that was a major comeback.
What a shot from Shamfu of Cameroon. And good reflexes from Edghill, but just couldn't get the angle on the racket to get it in play. Oh, she rushed it, trying. That's what she needs not to do. She was trying to play up a backhand to force Cameroon to move, but it was too early to go for that winning shot. A little frustration coming through from Cameroon. 2-3. What a beautiful serve. She really got the rotation on that ball, and Cameroon didn't know how to get it back. 3-all. Oh, but what a good point. Handful one.
What a stiff net.
But yeah, it's amazing. That's when the equipment is perfect.
Yeah. She hit the top of that net hard.
Yeah.
And again, that shot was too flat from Edghill. Handful realizing as well that even though Chelsea's forehand is a weapon, she makes a lot of mistakes off that wing. Back on a bit more consistent.
So 4-5, the score. Chelsea Edghill, that's a beautiful stroke for her. Her strongest shot.
Cross-court forehand there.
Cross-court forehand.
Yeah. 5 apiece. Off the top of the net. And so far we haven't seen at all in any of the sets where Edge Hill has been able to get a lead and pull away. She's always had to be coming from behind, as she has to do here again. And I think when they discuss this match, both these coaches will be saying one of the areas that they really need to improve on is service return. Many serves not returned by either player.
It's a classic example of that, yeah.
Two unreturned serves from Edge Hill. Important for her at this point. This is where in the second set she actually got a lead. Great defense.
That's a brilliant rally there, and getting Edge Hill the advantage 1.87. Let's take a look at that again.
Great defense from Edge Hill as well. Look at how she backed off the board just to ensure that she had more time to see the shot. Actually a bad miss by Han Fu in the end with the forehand. I mean, she wasn't even close. Real opportunity for Edge Hill at 8-all. She can hold these two serves and get a set point.
A huge set point. This is where the mental game comes in, right here.
This. And that's a bad miss by Edge Hill. That could really hurt her there.
Forced error, yes. Take some deep breaths and calm down, because that was a moment in this set. She has to reset.
I know it's on the racket of Sarah Han Fu.
Correct.
Han Fu.
You see what she's telling herself? Yes, she's saying that's on me. She's got to calm down. Set point.
Yep.
And Cameroon goes up 2-1.
Fine margins at this level. And as you said, on Chelsea's racket, leading 9-8, got to make that serve. All of her serves in this set on return from Han Fu, and yet serving off the table. That was a big mistake. Put it on the racket of the Cameroon national, and the rest is history.
And it's pretty obvious that these two young ladies are pretty similar styles of playing, and they don't get too flustered when they are down. Always digging deep and coming out. So you can see the 11-6-9, 11-9, and 11-6 again.
You see, the table tennis global Olympic qualification has made sure that matches are competitive from round one. You know, you don't have the areas or the countries that may not be of that high level playing. So there are no blowouts. So there's excitement from round one going on. And that makes it ever more interesting.
27-year-old, going back to her marker. Celebrated her birthday last month. And yeah, her story is really good. Really made herself available to play for Guyana, born in the States. And now she's representing the Jaguars.
Born in New York, actually, Brooklyn. Yeah. And I think at the Tokyo Olympics sounded so young. Big match in the preliminary round to come through and win, get to the first round. So I can imagine how much of a disappointment it would be 4 years later to not progress past the stage. Especially since she's playing a lot of table tennis in the German leagues, second division, living in Portugal. I mean, playing against better players than what she would meet in the Caribbean.
Okay. She's under some extreme pressure right now. She's got to stay focused. Get on the scoreboard for this set.
Sure. By zip.
The confidence of Hanu is just increasing every point. As you see there, that was her best shot. That's what confidence does. That's what feeling good about yourself brings out your real flair and flavor. What a shot. And she drifted her. She gave a bit of misdirection there with the body, leaning the left shoulder over, but hitting back across her body.
Yeah, gave the impression she was going to hit down the line, but went inside out.
Inside out. All right, Edgel is on the board. 1-6.
And the problem for Edgel in all of these sets is she starts too slow. She doesn't start on the front foot. She's always having to come from behind. It's a struggle, as she's having to do here. She needs to find a way to be focused from ball one, from point one in the set. Because she puts herself under too much pressure to have to come from behind each time, and it's not always going to pan out.
Good point for Cameroon.
Yeah, that's flicking the top of the net as well. Change the momentum.
Correct. Oh, you're rushing.
And Fui now is realizing that Edgel has a really big problem with her backhand and trying to exploit it.
Well done. 3-8.
Yeah. And Fui, you can tell the confidence growing because she's returning more serves now. Look at this. Again, that's 2 serves in a row.
She brought back.
Yeah, she's brought back. So now a big lead, and Coach Lewis knows it. That it's obvious that Sarah Hanfui has gained a lot of confidence now. Just slicing the backhand into place, so just getting the point started. We've seen the lawn version how often that is done. Big servers just slice and chop that ball back into play, get the point started, and then she's confident that she'll still win the long rallies as she's doing.
1 point away from sealing this set.
Oh, what a point by Hanui. And Cameroon go up 3-1. This is a tremendous pressure for Edgel of Ghana. This is where we're going to see what she's made of. She's got to fight back, but she can't look at it to say that she's 2 sets behind. She has to start with the first point by point, and focus first on her serves, holding her serve, and then build the point. Don't try to finish the point so fast. Get the ball back into play, but this is a big hole.
So it's confirmation of the set so far, 11-6, 11-9, 11-9,
11-3.
11-3. The Cameroonian has a slight edge. Well, I wouldn't say it's so slight, but it is an edge.
That's a big gap. Yeah, 1 set away from winning this match. Of course, it's a best of 7.
Correct.
Playing half sets, as I would like to call it.
Yes, and that's, you know, I think I just have maybe it's old school. I just love the 21.
Yeah, I grew up on that as well.
I think because, as you just said, if you start slow and a little bit, the set is over. Yeah. And, you know, somehow I feel the longer set, you get more play, you get the better player ends up winning. The half set kind of, there's a bit of luck in it. If you know, I prefer you get there, Warriors, whoever is the best win. What's the best format to show me who is the best player? But I guess the shorter
split it up more. I guess what they do is it's a best of 7 because it's 11 points you play to. If it was 21, it would probably have been a best of 3.
Best of 3 right, or best of 5. Right. But the game itself, when you stop a set at 11, it's like a whole new game starting back again, you know, rather than flowing.
Edgel.
Better start for Edgel.
It's like she heard you, Chris. She heard you. Keep talking, boy. She hearing you. Take your time. Ooh, what a point, and well done by Hafi.
He played it into the body, so it kind of cramped Edgel.
Correct.
Look at how she hit this coming into her, so there was no way for her to
But
block.
what she showed is great footwork to get around that and hit that a forehand back across the body. Crossboard forehand was amazing from that position. And Fu is showing some great fortitude mentally. She was down love 2 and she's pulled it back, leading now 3-2. Oh my goodness, what even the coach, I have to clap that for you,
what
coach.
A shot
that was remarkable.
An extremely good return.
Yes, Ejil thought for a moment, for a fleeting moment, that she had won that point, but a great return on the line from Hanfu.
And trying to gather herself and see what she can do to return.
Oh, don't rush, Ejil. She's got, go get your towel, walk around, talk to yourself.
Yeah, she'll take a little break now, go to her coach and have a conversation. And they got a technical timeout for her. Take a minute. And Ejil seems to be a little bit flustered. This is not normal. This is something that is irregular to Chelsea Ejil. We normally see her in a state where she is down, but of course.
The body language does not look good there in that discussion with the coach. Her shoulders are slumped, head nodding. You could see frustration. And they have 19 seconds to deal with that because frustration is not what you want to go back out there with. You have to find some way of getting confidence.
Here's to the early risers, and we are here all-nighters. The go, the extra milers, and let's do it until it works, workers. People who are powerful because they power through day after day, challenge after challenge. You see, true power is not something you can buy or collect. It's something that starts on the inside, and you always know it when you see it. Sunshine Snacks Peanuts, proud supporters of the powerful.
Jill, with
down 3-5.
Yeah.
Like she just had a Sunshine Snacks break. She probably had some cashew nuts and she's back. Oh! Oh, that would have been the point, just a millimeter. It clipped the top of the net. But what a beautiful point. That is table tennis at its best. That's Olympic table tennis.
That was a great get.
Yeah, she just
hear that forehand again, cross court. The shot that she loves, but
it's
bringing so many errors as well.
Yeah.
You could see Chris Lovey lawn tennis, he ball cross court, you know. But we understand maybe cross table. But yes.
She's right there now, right back there, 6-5. And she'll have.
That's the look. Look at the eyes. I like that look. Now you're looking like a warrior. She's fighting. Oh, good point. Good point. I can't complain about that. Ejil did everything right, but Hanfu is just a little better on that point.
If Ejil can somehow drag herself through this set, there could be a serious momentum switch at that point because Hanfu is obviously in a great position to close out the match now at 3-1. So if she gives away this lead and loses this set, it could open up big time again.
Yes. That's what we're talking about. These are what you call huge points right now. The lights are the brightest at this stage. And if Ejil can find a way to go point by point, shot by shot through here, the match will change. Oh, she chopped at it, went a little. She lost her footwork there. Her body was out of position. And she ended up having to push. And that push wouldn't work. It went into the net.
Left. 8-6.
Another unforced error.
Unlucky. This match is incredible. Good tennis from table tennis from both players. Just a game of quarter inches. Oh, what a serve. That's what you call a big-time serve there by Hanfu.
No, she's match point.
She's match point, but she put the rotation on that. That was her best serve of the match.
Ejil with the serve.
All Right, she's got to fight
still
back
in it,
one
still
at
in
a
it.
time. Just one by one, no rush. And Fu tried to calm herself down.
She might get tight here.
Yeah, because match point is the
Yeah.
hardest point. Match point is the hardest point to get. Deep breath, slow it down, Edgel.
The guy innings is creeping back, 10-8. Match point, third match point for the Cameroonian. She has a serve. She's serving for the match. And that's it.
Oh my goodness, what a good match. Well done by Edgel. She fought a heart out. Well done. Congratulations to Cameroon. Han Fu showed her mental toughness, her fortitude, and her skill. But a good performance, Chris, by Edgel.
Yeah, nice performance. Disappointing that she wouldn't have progressed past this stage based on her exploits in Tokyo. And I think when she looks back at it, she'll say to herself, too many unforced errors. But credit to the Cameroonian as well. She stuck to the task. Even when she came under pressure, she still pulled through, played good, solid points right through. And I think her consistency showed. Both players struggling in terms of service return. And I think as Sarah Han Fu goes on, that will be one of the things that she will need to look at, getting a lot more serves back into play. But yeah, Edgehill, just too many errors on both wings and not winning enough points on her opponent's serve.
Yeah, her coach is happy. Edgel,
Yes, coaches get very happy.
but of course, that's a really good performance from Han Fu, and he takes her leave now
Into the
waves
first round.
crowd, and yeah, she's into the first round, the next round of this competition. So the Caribbean again on the losing end of today, they won in Paris, but now she heads into the group stage, winning this preliminary round match against Chelsea Edgel. But Edgel will be a little bit disappointed with herself, knowing how far she's come. And latest confirmation score 11-6, 9-11, 11-9, 11-3, 11-8. Yeah.
It must be said that in this match, today at this time, Han Fu was the better player.
For sure. For sure. And as I said, started better. It's only one set I can remember Edgehill having any form of lead, which was what, the fifth set, maybe. But apart from that, coming into the set, as you can see the statistics there, total points won. And I think Han Fu would have dominated in all categories, if not most. And it showed in that game as well. And as I said, she came into each set, so from the break, came into each set with a better focus than Chelsea Edgehill, and so was on the front foot right through. Edgehill did work her way back into the sets, but I think that third set was critical as well when it was 8-all. Chelsea had two serves, won the first point, went up 9-8, and then served the next one off the table.
Yeah.
I think that was where the momentum totally switched.
Han Fu made no unforced errors on her serve like that.
Yeah.
In this level, you can't give away a point.
And obviously, coming into the fourth set, Edgehill played a poor set, that fourth set, lost 11-3. Han Fu gained confidence and the total momentum switch, and by then it was just too late for Edgehill.
Yeah. Well, here are the highlights. Chelsea Edgel really got herself started against Sarah Han Fu of Cameroon. This is age of a big difference. Han Fu, the 37-year-old, coming against 27-year-old Chelsea Edgel. Edgel started with a bit of momentum, but in the end, Han Fu came away with the first set. Chelsea Edgel then fought back a bit. That was her error, constant demise. That favorite shot of hers worked sometimes for her, like in this instance, but most times it caused her much pain. This was a really good rally between the two of them. Edgel giving herself space after having to return a few smashes and winning the point in the end. She went on to win that set, but then fell down again 2 sets later, and this is the final set that she had to win. This was another good rally between the two, and another unforced error there from Edgel, causing her to lose that point. in the end, it was all about handful. The 37-year-old moving into the first round after winning this preliminary match 4 sets to 1.
And the result on table 4, victory